24/7 at shop.nusports.com. Game day spirit where Wildcat fans shop. Back with Coach Chris Collins next is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Not sure how much you know about Progressive Insurance. You may know us for insuring your home and auto. You may know a couple of our commercials. But what you may not know is that since 2013, Progressive has been honoring veterans with vehicle donations through the annual Keys to Progress Veteran Vehicle Giveaway Program, giving back to those who gave so much. Now, you probably didn't wake up today saying, I really wish I knew more about Progressive Insurance, but this seemed like the type of thing people wouldn't mind hearing about. Find out more about how we're dedicated to our customers and communities at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
PowerPlate, the official fitness technology partner of the Northwestern Wildcats, is a staple of Northwestern athletic training, but it's not just for elite athletes. PowerPlate's whole body vibration technology offers an incredible array of health benefits to people of all ages and fitness levels. Put simply, PowerPlate allows you to feel better, exercise smarter, and recover faster. Sound too good to be true? It's not. See for yourself at PowerPlate.com. Live like the Cats with PowerPlate.
Wake up and listen to John Williams, weekdays 10 to 2 on WGN Radio.
Time now for a pregame conversation with the coach of the Wildcats, Chris Collins, after the Wildcats holiday break, and they're back at it today here against Northeastern. And, Coach, let's go back to the DePaul game first of all. And it seemed like your guys made a statement coming out to start the game and then to end the game.
Yeah, we talked about the start a lot. We were coming off a week where we hadn't played. You're playing at home, and we had a great crowd, which was awesome, but no students there. So we talked about bringing our own energy, being ready to play, being really focused, and understanding and respecting our opponent. And I thought we did all those things. The way we started the game, getting a 20-2 lead there was huge. DePaul fought back into the game, got it to, I think, 8, and then I thought we finished those last 4 or 5 minutes. I don't think they scored a point, and we really handled the ball well, made some shots, made free throws. So I thought it was a very much a step in the right direction for us.
How would you characterize the start that Nick and Brooks have had? Nick over 12 games and Brooks obviously over 8.
Well, they've been outstanding. First and foremost with leadership, they set the tone every day coming into practice, and the way we want to approach being older guys, but then their play, they're both really competitive guys, winning players that just want to do whatever the team needs. They're putting up big numbers, but a lot of that is because that's what we need. But whether it's rebounds, block shots, defense, loose balls, I mean they're willing to do whatever it takes. And when your two best players do that, it's going to carry over to the rest of the group, and that's what I've been most proud about.
They're both playing 36 and a fraction, I think, per game, which isn't unusual. Your best players always play a lot of minutes. But given the way they play, do you have to kind of be careful and dial that back a little bit?
I mean, ideally, yes. I'd love to be able to find pockets, that you just get out in a game. First of all, they don't want to come out. So even though they play 36, every time I take them out, they look at me and like, what are you doing? But what I try to do is and this is, try to get them little breaks around the timeouts. Every 4 minutes, there's a media timeout. So if there's a dead ball, maybe 30 seconds before that, can you get them out of the game? And then even though they only sit 30 seconds, they get about 5 minutes of rest. So, being smart about that, but also the better we can play, the more the other guys can continue to improve and show that we can play winning basketball without them on the floor. That'll help, put us in that position. But I've always been a big proponent, college kid, they're in great shape. In a 40-minute game, they want to play every second. And so, as long as they're playing well and I feel like they're not, the fatigue level isn't at a certain point, we're going to play those guys.
All right, this is the last game before you get into the meat of the Big Ten schedule. How important is it to come out today and put together another solid game against a very good Northeastern team?
Yeah, very important. When we come into the season, we always talk about you have different sections of the season, right? You have your non-conference slate. You have your MTE tournament, where you have a chance to maybe win a championship over Thanksgiving. Then you have your Big Ten regular season. And now with 2 regular season games early, it kind of gets into that. But, for us, this is our last non-conference game, and all things considered, we've done a really good job. We've had some good wins. We've played good basketball, and we want to close the book, on the non-conference season with a good win. But it's not going to be easy. This is an old veteran team, guys that have been together for 3 years, very athletic, very good defensively, and very well coached by Bill Cohen. So we're going to have to be ready to go. Just like we said with DePaul, early afternoon game over the holidays. The start, I think, is going to be really important.
All right. Thanks. Good luck.
Thanks, Dave.
That's Chris Collins. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Clearfield on 720 WGN.
From sledding in town to trying something new,
We're going ice climbing!
Minnesota winters offer endless outdoor adventures. Discover what makes Minnesota the star of the North at exploreminnesota.com.
The Pulse Dumpster line is transforming Dempster Street. You're in for the ride of your life with Wi-Fi, heated bus shelters, and green lights that just won't quit. Ride Pace Pulse on your way to theaters, airports, and everywhere else along Dempster Street. This express bus line is rated A+. Learn more at pacebus.com/pulse.
Holidays in Illinois, oh, there's so much to enjoy. Chicago's Broadway, see the magic on stage, walking in the middle wonderland. Illinois' favorite season, comedy is oh so pleasing. Peoria has on display, the festival day, walking in the middle wonderland. Adventure away to pitch with some fun, walking in the middle wonderland.
Allegra is a full-service marketing company providing customized marketing, printing, mailing, and signage solutions to meet your business goals. Allegra offers a wide variety of creative solutions that are tailored to each business's unique challenges, from printing services and custom signs to mailing services and promotional marketing. Call Allegra in Evanston at 847-864-9797 or visit AllegraMarketingPrint.com to learn more.
This winter, come see what being ranked the #1 state in public art spending looks like. Experience world-class performances and legendary venues. Learn more at exploreminnesota.com.
You're listening to Northwestern Wildcat Basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Getting set for Northwestern and Northeastern here at Wells Ride Arena. A couple other games early on this Sunday afternoon involving Big Ten teams. The Cats' next opponent, Penn State, tied up with Penn in the first half, 17-all. Second half, Ohio State with a 12-point lead on Indiana State. More games coming up, including Illinois and Chicago State in Champaign. We'll keep you updated on those throughout the course of the afternoon. But we're getting set for basketball here. This has been the Northwestern Basketball pregame show presented by Wintrust Bank. Back with the starting lineups, and we'll get it going next. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
A sustainable future starts now. And at Constellation, we've already begun. We're generating nearly 90% carbon-free power, including emission-free and reliable nuclear energy that's always on. And we're committed to producing 100% carbon-free electricity by 2040. Together, we're creating a brighter tomorrow today. Power on, America. Learn more at constellationenergy.com/poweron.
We know you're a fan, but is Wildcat pride in your blood? Here's your chance to prove it. This season, Abbott and the Big Ten are kicking off the largest blood donation competition of our lifetime to fight one of the worst blood shortages in a generation. Simply visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up for the We Give blood drive and help settle once and for all that Northwestern gives the most spirit. Again, visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up.
This is Wildcat Basketball, presented by Wintrust, Chicago's bank and official bank of Northwestern Athletics.
Beginning countdown sequence.
It's countdown to tip-off.
Engage.
Now, here's the voice of the Wildcats, Dave Ennett.
The starting lineups are powered by Constellation. To learn more, visit constellation.com/energy. Constellation, the preferred energy provider for Northwestern University athletics. For the visiting Huskies of Northeastern and head coach Bill Cohen, it'll be Colin Metcalf at center, 6'9" junior from Germany, averaging 4 points, but almost 2.5 block shots a ball game. At guard, Masai Troutman, a 6'4" junior from Frederick, Maryland, their second leading returning scorer from a year ago, averaging over 13 points a game this year. At guard, L.A. Pratt, a 6'5" junior from Columbus, Ohio, their fourth leading scorer at just under 10 a game. At guard, Harold Woods, a 6'5" junior from Hammond, Indiana, their top returning scorer and rebounder. He averaged about 10 points and 5 rebounds a game a year ago, averaging over 14 points and 8.3 rebounds so far this season. And at guard, Rashad King, their leading scorer, 6'6" junior from Evans, Georgia, fifth in the conference at just under 18 points a game. Bill Cohen in his 19th year as the head coach at Northeastern, 290 wins. He is their all-time winningest coach, both in overall games and conference games. For the Wildcats, same starting lineup: Nick Martinelli, Matthew Nicholson, Jalen Leach, Ty Berry, and Brooks Barnheiser. For head coach Chris Collins, our officials James Breeding, Rob Kuhneman, and Chad Barlow. Cats in their home whites, the traditional home whites. Northeastern in black travel uniforms with red trim. Cats healthy, rested, ready to go here this afternoon as they look to improve their home record to 8-0 and make it 8 straight home wins here in non-conference play dating back to last season. They have been tough to beat at home. And it'll be Nicholson to jump here against Metcalf. The tap controlled by Northeastern. Pratt will walk it right to left. As we see it, we are underway. Troutman has it on the right side. And now the Cats come up with a turnover as Woods loses it to Ty Berry on the baseline. And a quick turnover here by Northeastern. Jalen Leach to Nick Martinelli, second leading scorer of the Big Ten. Nicholson swings it left to Berry. Played there by Rashad King, man-to-man defense. Here's Barnheiser, kick out to Leach. Curls into the lane, then back out to Martinelli for three. It's no good. The rebound yanked out by L.A. Pratt. No score opening minute of this one. Here's King. Back to Pratt. Pratt drives on Barnheiser down the lane, kicks to the baseline. Metcalf can't get a shot up. Goes back to Pratt with it. Wide on the left side. Barnheiser on him, a skip pass, and a three from the right is good by Rashad King. And it's 3-0 Northeastern.
Good disciplined basketball, offensive basketball by the Huskies that time.
And now they trap Leach and force it over and back at midcourt. A turnover by the Wildcats, who come into this game averaging only about 9 a game and leading the Big Ten. But Jalen Leach had 5 turnovers in the win over DePaul and tosses one up here. And so Northeastern up 3-0, has it right back.
Yeah, and he got caught in dead man's corner right there, right at half court. You don't want to pick the ball up there.
Here's Pratt out in front, pounds the dribble. Now gets a screen from Metcalf, drives right, kicks to the corner, and they'll try a three from there. It's hot off the rim, no good. The rebound bobbled out of bounds by Martinelli as Woods missed it. This is not a team which shoots a lot of threes, Billy. In fact, they only average a little under 6 made threes a game, which ranks them 14th in their conference.
But what we can see early here with their offense, they really manage the shot clock, set good screens, and play good fundamental offensive basketball.
Here's Woods now. Pressured and fouled by Ty Berry. First foul of the game. Called on Ty. And Rashad King will inbound. King, 13 assists in their tough loss to Princeton early in the season. Handoff, Pratt turns the corner, gets inside, goes right to the rim, layup good, and it's 5-0 Northeastern. Pratt, he's quick.
And he is the straw that stirs the drink.
Now Leach, another over and back as Troutman and Pratt converged on him as he crossed into the front court. So back-to-back turnovers by the Cats. And not the way that they wanted to start this one.
Again, he's walking right into their set defense, half-court defense. Moving on over to the corner, you want to keep the ball in the middle of the court to prevent those traps from occurring.
Metcalf will inbound to Pratt in the backcourt. He'll bring it back across the midcourt line. 2 minutes gone in the game. Now driving on the right side. Troutman almost lost it. Pressured by Martinelli. Shot clock at 5. His pass is tipped. It's up for grabs. Barnheiser takes it on the run. Numbers for the Cats. Ahead to Barry. Barry gets a defender up on his back. Puts up the shot. No good. He got fouled. He got a little bit of a blow to the head there. It comes up kind of rubbing his top of his head a little bit. But Ty Barry will go to the free throw line here as the Cats force a turnover and a chance to get on the board here at the free throw line with Ty Barry, a 61% free throw shooter so far this season. Ty's free throw up and good. Cats are on the board. Ty closing in on 1,000 points for his career. He's now 19 away. Another free throw attempt coming here for Ty, and this one is good. Danced on the rim and drops through, and it's 5-2. Northeastern, 17:52 to go first half. Cats still looking for their first field goal, but they'll take those 2 free throws. Here's Pratt to King, wide on the right. Up top, Metcalf swings it quickly to Pratt, drives left baseline, kicks to the corner. A 3 from there is no good. Rebound to the weak side. Barnheiser off the miss by King. Barnheiser into the front court, gets a screen from Nicholson, weaves his way to the foul line, leaves it, nope, keeps it, hands to Leach, and now out to Martinelli, drives to the elbow. Martinelli bounces, threads the needle with a bounce pass to Barnheiser, and he gets fouled. The shot drops, but they'll wave it off. He had a defender up on his back under the basket.
We can see that Northeastern did a great job of recovery, defensive recovery, and challenging shots, but the pump fakes have offset their athletic ability here early with the two early fouls.
Foul on Metcalf. Now Barnheiser up 3. It's no good. First 3-point attempt taken by the Cats. And there's Woods the other way. Skip past Pratt. Will try a left side angle 3, and it's good. Pratt hits the 3, and it's 8-2 Northeastern.
Northeastern coming out on fire and playing good defense as they set up a 3/4 court trap to slow down the Northwestern offense.
Barnheiser bounces left corner for Martinelli. Nick works his way left to the lane, feeds Barnheiser, shovels to his right, a right pocket 3 for Barry, no good. Rebound front court, grabbed by Martinelli. And Nick in traffic, goes to his left side, puts up the shot, it's no good, tipped away and controlled by Northeastern. And here's Troutman, he'll take a 3, that one's good. And it's 11-2 Northeastern, timeout Northwestern. Great start here for the Huskies, 11-2. And we'll take a timeout here. Time for our Athletico physical therapy injury update and pain. Start with Athletico. Visit athletico.com to request your in-clinic or virtual free assessment. No injuries to report for the Wildcats, but they're feeling some pain at the moment. Down 11-2 to Northeastern, 16:28 to go first half. It's Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
At 19 weeks pregnant, I found out my blood was attacking my baby. I'm Ellen, and my team said her only chance at survival was a rare procedure.
Top ranked in Illinois for obstetrics and gynecology by U.S. News and World Report, the team at Northwestern Maternal Fetal Medicine Clinic treats high-risk pregnancies from across Chicagoland. They performed an unprecedented 5 in utero blood transfusions to ensure Ellen and her baby had a compatible blood type.
Today, my baby is healthy and full of life.
Northwestern Medicine, better.
ComEd is preparing the electric grid and providing incentives to make it possible for more households and businesses to make the switch to electric products, like induction cooktops, clothes dryers, heating and cooling systems, and even electric forklifts. Learn more about how we can help create a clean energy future for all at ComEd.com/clean energy. ComEd.
Western Athletics. Visit NUSports.com. Now back to Wildcat basketball. Here's Dave Ennett.
My family winter fun at Minnesota Slopes. Experience the thrill of downhill skiing at 18 scenic and affordable ski areas. Whether you prefer fast technical lines or long cruising runs, Minnesota ski areas offer a mixture of terrain to challenge every level of skier. Plan your winter getaway at exploreminnesota.com/slopes. The Cats are back on the court, and Metro's here to get you to the game fast. MetraFast with a station minutes away from Welsh Ryan Arena. Metra is your number one choice for getting there quickly, comfortably, and safely. Metra, proud partner of Northwestern men's basketball. 11-2 Northeastern, 16:28 to go first half. The Wildcats been outshot 67%. Northeastern 4 of 6. Cats are 0 for 4 and 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Justin Mullins and Luke Hunger check in for the Wildcats, replacing Matthew Nicholson. And Ty Berry also goes to the bench. Cats bring it up, down by 9 here in the early going. Here's Martinelli. Gets it across midcourt, steps through a double team, ahead to Mullins. Mullins shovels back to Martinelli between the rings, and now Barnheiser gets it out in front. Barnheiser gets a screen from Martinelli, walks left, bounces back to Nick, rifles a pass inside. Barnheiser's shot is swatted out of bounds by Metcalf.
And that's what he does incredibly well. Barnheiser attacking the basket, trying to make something happen as the shot clock winds down.
At only 3.4 showing on the clock. Metcalf, 6 blocks against LaSalle earlier this season. Barnheiser into Hunger, catch and shoot 3, airballed it, rebounded by L.A. Pratt. Pratt stops 3-point line. Cats now shooting the ball 0 for 6. High on the right side, Troutman feeds it to Metcalf. Hunger staying in front of him. Now his pass deflected by Mullins. Into the arms of Martinelli. Martinelli to Mullins, spotting up on the left. Return feed Martinelli. Spins his way down the lane. Shovels to Mullins for 3. It's no good. And the rebound fought forward, grabbed by Metcalf.
Cats are ice cold this afternoon, and that could be a result of the layoff and the good defense being played by Northeastern.
Here's Pratt cut off. Cross-court feed for Troutman. Troutman against Barnheiser. Feeds it across to King, and now Pratt another 3, and that one's good. Wow. It is 14-2 Northeastern, 15:05 to go first half. And again, this is a team which only averages 5+ threes a game. Martinelli to Barnheiser. To the corner, Mullins will try again for 3, too strong. Rebound Berry. Back to Martinelli, little floater in the lane. Good. There's the first field goal at the 14:49 mark. And that cuts the lead to 10 points, 14-4. A 9-0 Northeastern run comes to an end. Here's Pratt accelerating. Doesn't shoot. Leaves it for King at the 3-point line. Guarded by Mullins. Left point now from Pratt against Berry. Drives on Ty. Little contact. They play on. Back to King. Left point. Shot clock at 5. King trying to shake free of Hunger. Gets to the baseline in traffic. Heaves it out to Troutman. Shot clock violation. There you go.
And the Cats put together a good defensive segment right there to force the turnover, but they've got to solve this 3/4 court press and get into their offense earlier. This press and the individual defense is disrupting the Northwestern offense early here in the game.
Ty Berry out, Leach back in for the Wildcats. Mullins had replaced Leach before. Here's Barnheiser, open for 3. He'll take it. Missed it. Rebound tipped by Hunger, but controlled by Troutman. Troutman down the floor and bumped and fouled on his way to the basket at the 13:58 mark. 14-4 in favor of Northeastern. This is the exact reverse of the way the game started against DePaul 8 days ago. J.B. Frankel, 6'3" sophomore from New York, checks in. And he will inbound the ball. Looking for position. They can't get a shot up. Also in Alexander Waga. Now Troutman spins, fires a 3. That's good. Another 3-pointer. It's 17-4 in favor of Northeastern. Troutman with his second triple of the game. At the other end, Barnheiser feeds Martinelli in the lane. Martinelli, couple of dribbles, picks up the dribble. Gets it back to Leach. Now Martinelli behind the back dribble, feeding Mullins in the corner. Drives in, no-look feed. Leach a straight-on 3. That rims out. Halfway down, that's as close the Cats have come to making one.
And the Huskies only allowing one shot as Pratt makes an error in throwing the ball back court to his big man trailing.
Yep, Waga, and that's an over and back. 17-4. The lead here for Northeastern, 13-15 to go. Cats are 1 for 11 shooting and 0 for 8 from beyond the arc. Here's Leach, pressured a bit by Pratt as he brings it to the front court. They don't double. Now Barnheiser to Martinelli, leaves it for Leach, high left. Leach feeds it, Barnheiser mid-post left side with his back to the basket. Now circles into the paint, goes up for the shot, off the rim, no good, a foul call.
Barnheiser, when you're struggling to shoot from the perimeter, one of the things you have to do offensively is try to get to the charity stripe, which Barnheiser has done on 2 occasions here.
Barnheiser trying to slow down a 12-2 Northeastern run here. Brooks, 82% from the line, free throw good, his first point.
Not a run, Dave. It's been a gallop.
Yes, it has.
They're allowing the Cats just one shot, and then they're getting down the court quickly and finding the mismatches in the defense before the Cats can get set.
Foul on Troutman was his first, the third team foul. Second free throw good by Barnheiser. And the Cats within 11, 12:58 to go first half. 17-6 Huskies. Bringing it up is L.A. Pratt. Started his college career at Elon. Now Pratt leaves it for King. King out near the scorer's table, 15 to shoot. Picked up by Hunger as they switch. Now goes back to Pratt, high on the right. There's an offensive foul called inside as Mullins gets knocked down by Waga.
Yeah, Waga's trying to establish low position and trying to get the ball thrown over the top. Caught Mullins on the outside and just shoved him. Mullins, again, making some good things happen defensively for this team as they need to find a way to get themselves going offensively here.
Nicholson replaces Hunger. Cats bring it up. Martinelli and Barnheiser. Martinelli ahead to Leach. Back to Barnheiser. Some contact. Kicks it out. Martinelli, right corner three. Good! First three-pointer for the Wildcats. They were 0 for 8. And they're back within 8, 17-9.
Good quick ball movement before the Northeastern defense could get established.
A big left baseline drive. Heaves it out to Frankel. And now a deep three. No good. Long rebound back to Frankel as Pratt missed. Frankel brings it around to the top. Played by Barnheiser. Cross-court feed for Pratt. Pratt now into the lane. Drops it off underneath. There was Woods all by himself at the low block. Lays it in. And it's 19-9 Northeastern.
And the Cats are going to have to find a way to try to keep Pratt out of the paint.
Now here's Martinelli. His lob pass is deflected out of bounds by Woods.
Again, Martinelli getting caught in that tough area near half court with no outlets, and that almost led to another easy break and fast break points for the Huskies.
Cats fans, Northwestern trusts IAS branding with the Wildcats brand. Let IAS branding, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, be the solution for your branded merchandise and promotional products. Visit IASbranding.com to learn more. 11:41 to go first half. Northeastern 19, Northwestern 9. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Hey, Northwestern fans, enjoy a meal at Wildfire, a 1940-style supper club featuring steaks, chops, and seafood. Try one of Wildfire's signature dishes from our all-American menu: horseradish-crusted filet, Wildfire chopped salad, roasted prime rib, and cedar plank salmon. Dine in and take in the smells from the wood-burning oven, or watch our chefs in action at our open kitchen. Lunch, dinner, carry-out, and private parties. Stop by any one of our 5 Chicago-area Wildfire locations. For reservations, visit wildfirerestaurant.com.
Ozinga is a fourth-generation family-owned American business that provides quality bulk materials and diverse concrete solutions delivered where you need it, when you need it. With the help of our extensive network of transportation services, including truck, rail, barge, and ship terminals across the Midwest, Ozinga makes a positive impact on individuals, their families, and the community for generations by providing concrete, aggregates, and cement that help build a better future. For more information, visit ozinga.com.
Now, let's get you back to Wildcat basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Wildcat fans, Game Day Spirit has you covered. Lakeside, south of the field, in-store, online for the best Northwestern Game Day essentials. Shop top brands like Under Armour, Champion, and Tommy Bahama. All at the official fan store of the Northwestern Wildcats. Shop in-store at 1807 Central in Evanston or online 24/7 at shop.edusports.com. Game Day Spirit, where Wildcat fans shop. When you're out of town and want to keep up with live college sports, download the new Varsity Network app, available for both Apple and Android. Listen to college sports live with the Varsity Network app. A minute, Billy McKinney from Welsh Ryan Arena, 19-9, the lead for Northeastern here. The Huskies shooting 70%. They're 7 out of 10. The Wildcats started out 0 for 8, 1 for 11. Nick Martinelli, though, with a three-pointer to get them a little closer. And they've got the ball here. Leach, Martinelli, Nicholson, Berry, and Barnheiser for the Cats. Here's Martinelli. Draws the double in his pass. Deflected up for grabs and stolen. Here comes King the other way. Ahead and back out to Frankel. He'll try a three. No good. Karam's off the side of the rim, and he chases down the rebound in the corner. Frankel around to King. They swing it right to Troutman. His pass inside the Woods. Tried to step through two defenders. Tied up. And the ball will go to the Wildcats on the arrow.
And that's,
I believe.
Yes. That's what the arrow was showing. And the Cats have forced 7 turnovers.
I know.
But they haven't been able to convert right now. And now Northeastern has switched to a zone defense in their half court, which further confuses the Cats on the offensive end.
Here's Barnheiser at the top, lobbing for Martinelli on the right side. Now to Nicholson, top of the key. Nicholson hands it back to Barnheiser. Inside, spins, feeds Martinelli, drives down the right side of the lane, gets inside. His layup is short, and a foul is called. Martinelli is clutching his...
Boy, he took a shot.
Clutching his wrist or what. I'm not sure. He's okay, I think, but a foul called on Waga. That's his second foul. That was a hard foul, too, and Martinelli will go to the free throw line. That's 5 team fouls now on Northeastern.
Well, and Waga and Metcalf.
Free throw no good by Martinelli.
Doing a good job of protecting the basket.
Well, this is a team which averages a bunch of blocks a game, and they got 2 of the better shot blockers in their league in Waga and Metcalf. Metcalf in there now. Free throw. That one's no good by Martinelli. He misses both. 19-9 Northeastern. 10:42 to go first half as Pratt walks it up. Gets it back from Frankel on the handoff. Berry now takes Pratt. Pratt moving right. Gets a screen from Metcalf on the ball. Off to Troutman. Leach on him. Shot clock at 8. Troutman keeps the dribble alive. Works it to his left. Back to Frankel for a deep three. A rainbow, and it's good. J.B. Frankel, three-pointer, 22-9, Northeastern.
Not much you can do about that. That was well beyond the NBA three-point line with the shot clock running down.
Leach stepping through 2 defenders, gets fouled. Good thing, too, because his pass for Barnheiser would end up in the backcourt, but it is a foul. That's 16 fouls now on Northeastern.
And what this tough defense is doing is making the Cats take a lot of time off of the shot clock and then forcing them to be efficient with their offense.
There's Leach to Martinelli. Left to the lane. Martinelli heaves it to a wide open Barnheiser on the right. Spins on the baseline. Goes up for the shot. It's no good. He got fouled.
Cats can't get anything to go down. You make a shot like that with Barnheiser with the pump fake and then the spin move going to his right along the right baseline. Can't get it to go with the potential for a three-point play, but he has to settle for the 2 free throws.
Foul on Troutman, his second. 7th team foul. 2 shots here for Barnheiser. He's 2 for 2 from the line. First one good. Oh, if you can chip away at the line, it's take whatever is working right now. Woods back in for Troutman.
And that's been the one area that Northeastern has had trouble this year is at the free throw line. But with this sizable lead, the Cats are going to have to take their time and just chip away and continue to start to be more efficient offensively.
Barnheiser makes the second. 22-11 Northeastern. Here's Metcalf. Play by Hunger, hands it to King, circling right. King with Leach putting a body on him. His shot short, hit the side of the rim. Rebound, Barnheiser hustles it down the floor, drives in on Frankel, and he gets fouled.
Barnheiser once again forcing the action in the middle of the floor. The Cats had numbers, and Frankel fouls him to prevent the easy play in transition.
They call Pratt for the foul. That's his first. That's the 8th team foul. 2 shots here for Brooks. First one up and good. Brooks Barnheiser, 5 straight double-doubles. First player in the Big Ten to do that since Evan Turner 15 years ago.
Yeah, and Evan
second free throw good.
Ohio State, one heck of a player.
22-13 Northeastern, 9.5 left first half. Cats only have 2 field goals. And now a steal by Berry, ahead of the pack to the rim, and he lays it in. And now it's a 7-point Northeastern lead. After another turnover, and now Cats almost forced a turnover, saved by Pratt. They've cracked it up defensively, and now there is a foul on Leach as they try to pin Pratt along the right boundary.
So Cats getting back into it, making some plays defensively. Now it's a matter of them starting to make some shots, Dave.
A 6-0 run here for the Wildcats. They have forced 8 turnovers. Inbounds pass to go to Pratt. Pratt against Barnheiser. Moves left, picks up the dribble. Cross-court feed for King. King out near the scorer's table. Metcalf there to screen for him. He drops back, skip past near side Pratt. Pratt drives left baseline. Ball goes up for grabs, and a blocking foul is called on Nick Martinelli under the basket.
Yeah, Pratt tips his way along the left baseline, and Martinelli trying to get there and giving Leach some defensive help, and he was moving. The crowd does not like the call, but he was still moving. Didn't get all the way set. Has to be stationary to be able to take the charge.
4th Northwestern foul. Mullins back in for the Wildcats. And the inbounds pass out of bounds, tipped out by Hunger. He tried to tip it off of Metcalf. Almost did, but the overall was last touched by the Wildcats. So now Northeastern will have to inbound deep in the corner. Woods to throw it in with Barnheiser guarding. Bounces for Pratt high left. Beats Troutman in the high post. Off to a cutting Woods. Woods almost bobbled it. Saves it. Runs the baseline. And a foul called on Luke Hunger.
Yeah, Hunger matched up against Wood there. Could not keep him from trying to force him along the baseline, but just couldn't move his feet quick enough to keep Woods from getting down without the foul.
Inbounds pass to go to Woods. Now back in the corner. Looking for a little bit of space. Troutman turns, fires a tough jumper, an air ball. Saved in bounds by Metcalf, but right to Luke Hunger. Alertly picks it up. He was trying to throw it out of bounds off of Luke. Barnheiser brings the ball up. Stops 3-point line. Kicks it out to Leach. Leach in 3-point land. Off to Berry. Fakes the 3. Hooks a pass to Leach. Now he drives into the paint. Surrounded by black jerseys. Tough jumper up, no good. Rebounded by Metcalf. Here comes Troutman the other way. Through traffic. Ball stolen by Berry, but he saves it back to Pratt. Right to the right side. King jump stop. Tried to lay it in. Lost the handle on it. Mullins comes away with it. Here comes Barnheiser. Brooks to the corner. Leach for 3. Good. And the Wildcats are back within 4 with 7:44 to go in the half.
And they're getting it done with their defense.
No doubt. 12-2 in points off turnovers. 9 turnovers now for Northeastern. Here's Pratt. Near side to Woods. Woods against Berry. Drives to the baseline. Floater there. Hit the side of the glass. No good. Metcalf the rebound. Goes back up and banks it in. And that ends a 9-0 Northwestern run. 24-18 Northeastern. 7:15 to go first half. Let's bring it down. Here's Barnheiser to Leach. They have battled back. It's a 6-point game now after the made field goal for Metcalf. Barnhauser gets a screen from Hunger. Barnhauser shovels to Luke. Down the lane, runs into Metcalf, loses the ball. Gets knocked down. Pratt, no-look feed at the end of the break. Troutman puts up the shot, no good. He's fouled, and that will get us to a timeout with 6:51 to go here in the first half in Evanston. Wildcat fans, score a basket for your taste buds on game days with Odyssey Brands Greek yogurt and feta cheese made by 4 generations of master cheesemakers and available at your local grocer. 10 seconds for station identification. This is Northwestern Wildcat basketball.
The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago.
24-18 Northeastern, 6:51 for the half. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
We love Wildcats, yes we do. We love Northwestern. How about you?
Oh yeah, I love the Wildcats.
Prove it. Bet he doesn't even have a Wildcats debit card.
Don't let this happen to you. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account from Wintrust Community Banks and get a $300 bonus with qualifying activities and score an exclusive Wildcats debit card. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern today.
Hey everyone, I'm getting mine now. Hey, all right.
Wintrust, the official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
Chicago isn't just any city. It's the best big city in the U.S. for 8 years in a row, according to the readers of Condé Nast Traveler. From the iconic downtown to diverse, vibrant neighborhoods, there's no better place to meet, visit, and celebrate the holidays. Looking to get into the spirit of the season? With festive parades and holiday theater to pop-up markets and endless opportunities to find the perfect gift at a local business, Chicago has it all. Find your Chicago style and plan a visit this holiday season at ChooseChicago.com.
For scheduled scores and all things Northwestern athletics, visit nusports.com. Now back to Wildcat basketball. Here's Dave Emmett.
Ozinga's purpose is to make a positive impact in the community, which is why they're the proud sponsor of the Together Building Better promotion. For every point the Northwestern men's and women's basketball team scores this season, Ozinga will donate $1 to the NU Dance Marathon. Thank you, Ozinga, for your support in this great cause. Go Cats. Let's find out what else is happening on this Sunday afternoon. A lot of teams getting back at it today. Here with us at Walsh-Ryan Arena, Mark Harmon.
Full schedule indeed, Dave. Ohio State leading Indiana State 92-75 late in the second half there. At the half, Penn State 34, Penn 31. A ton of action coming up later today. We'll give you that at halftime.
All right, thank you. Here it is 24-18 Northeastern, but the Wildcats got down in this game 14-2, 17-4. They missed their first 8 shots and 10 of their first 11. They've made 3 out of 4 since then, though. But now Troutman will go to the free throw line here. Northeastern 67% from the line. 2 shots here for Troutman. A 79% free throw shooter. He makes the first.
Cats, go ahead, Dave. Cats just shooting 27% here in the first half, and yet they're only down by 7. That's a blessing.
Second free throw by Troutman, kind of double clutched and missed it. Rebound Nicholson had just checked back. Brooks Barnhauser and Nick Martinelli will bring it up. A little backcourt pressure. Barnhauser has it, brings it to the front court, quickly releases to Martinelli, returns it to Barnhauser. Gets a screen from Leach, takes it left in the lane. Now up top, Martinelli looks to his right. There's Ty Berry. He'll measure up 3. It's good. Ty Berry, career three-pointer number 203. That ties him for 8th all-time at Northwestern with Todd Leslie, and it's 25-21. Cats back within 4. Now at the other end, 3-point shot, no good for Pratt. The rebound taken by the Cats. Barnhauser brings it up. 25-21. Cats are within 4. Barnhauser way out all right. Working against Woods. Up top, Barry will try again. This one's no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Northeastern.
Cats get another look at it, and you look at the rebounding battle here, which Northeastern has been winning. Cats with only 7 rebounds here early, with a lot of missed shots. the Huskies have not allowed a lot of second shots by the Cats here this afternoon.
All right, Barnheiser takes the inbounds pass, picks up the dribble, feeds Leach. Leach with Pratt on him. Cross to Martinelli. Martinelli bumped on the right side by Woods. And that's going to send Nick to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm seeing, Dave, here this afternoon, as soon as any of the Wildcats players put the ball on the floor, there's a hard double team. And because Northeastern has all players around 6'4", 6'5", they're able to rotate, and that's why they've forced the Cats to speed up their offense and make some mistakes.
First foul on Woods. Nick 0 for 2 from the line. Free throw, good. Nick Martinelli just went over the 600-point mark here in the first half. Has scored 20 or more 7 times this year. Makes both the free throws. He's got 7 points here, and it's 25-23. The Cats are within 2. Here is Pratt to Frankel, who's checked back. Had a rainbow 3 earlier. They get it inside to Woods on the low block, and he turns and lays it in.
Yeah, Nwaga, the big fellow, with a nice pass inside after he was double-teamed by the Cats.
27-23 Northeastern. 5:15 to go first half. Barnheiser stops, fires a long jumper. A good long deuce for Brooks Barnheiser. His first field goal. 2-point game, 27-25. Huskies have led by as many as 13. Frankel cross court to Pratt. 4:55 for the half, and a tip by Leach, caught by Frankel. Looked like a travel. They play on.
And an offensive foul by Frankel.
Here's King, pinned along the baseline, the sideline by Barnheiser. A little give and go. Misses a layup. Rebound Barnheiser. As King missed it, Barnheiser lobbing Nicholson. Didn't handle it. Barnheiser gets it back. Missed the reverse layup. And the rebound taken by Pratt.
Boy, missed opportunity there for the Cats to tie the ball game.
Now King out to Frankel, a 3. No good. Up and rebounded by Barnheiser. 27-25. Cats have trailed by as many as 13. They can tie it here and take the lead with a 3. Barnheiser to Martinelli, mid-post right. Gets inside, little left-hand jumper. Missed it. Rebound trickles to Barry. Leach to Barnheiser for 3 for the lead. No good. And the rebound grabbed by Pratt as he's falling out of bounds. Gets it to Woods. Woods down the left side. Leaves it there for Frankel, left sideline. And now left point, Pratt's got it against Barnheiser. Down to 3:43 for the half. Nice catch on the baseline by Woods. Woods circles back into the paint. Kicks to the corner. Frankel 3, no good. Rebound Barnheiser.
Boy, the Cats dodged a couple of bullets here in the last couple of defensive end of the floor.
Well, they've had a couple chances to tie, Billy. Let's see if they can do it here. 3:20 to go in the half. Martinelli sets a screen for Barnheiser. Frankel takes him on the switch. Barnheiser out to Leach. A 3 for the lead. There it is. Cats have come all the way back after trailing by 13, and they lead it 28-27.
And they finally are finding a way to solve the double team and find the open man and make shots.
There's Frankel to Pratt, left point. Near side for King. King holds and looks. King drives on Barry. Takes it to the baseline, pulls it back out. Now he'll try again. Pull-up jumper, left baseline, in and out. Rebound, Matthew Nicholson. The Cats the ball at a 1-point lead with 2:36 to go in the half.
And Barry doing a fine job defensively on Rashad King and forcing him into a tough contested shot.
Barnheiser closely guarded here by Pratt. Feeds a bounce to Martinelli. And an offensive foul call on Martinelli, and that's going to be his second. That will get us to a timeout with 2:24 to go here in the first half of play. The Libman Mop Crew is part of our winning team. No matter what kind of flooring you have at your home court, Libman has the best tools to keep it clean. Our mops, brooms, and brushes are family made in the USA. Visit Libman.com to see our product lineup and for a store locator. It's Northwestern 28, Northeastern 27, 2:24 for the half. It's Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Attention Northwestern University, looking for the perfect place to stay during your next visit? Welcome to the Gym Museum Suites in downtown Evanston, where history meets modern luxury. Our newly renovated all-suite hotel features spacious accommodations ideal for students, staff, and families alike. Each suite is tastefully designed with modern amenities such as full kitchens, dishwashers, and in-unit washer and dryers to make you feel right at home. Book your unforgettable stay today at www.thegymsuites.com. Discover the hidden treasure in Evanston at the Gym Museum Suites. The Gym Museum Suites, your home away from home.
Libman makes a difference. The Libman Mop Crew is part of our winning team. The Libman Mop Crew makes sure the hardwood is clean and safe for the players every game at Welsh Ryan Arena. No matter what kind of flooring you have at your home court, Libman has the tools to keep it clean. Our mops, brooms, and brushes are proudly family made in the USA. Visit Libman.com to see our whole lineup or for a store locator. That's Libman.com. Libman, the official hardwood floor care provider of Northwestern basketball.
When John Williams talks, people listen. Weekdays 10 to 2 on WGN Radio.
Northwestern basketball is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What do your home and auto have in common? They're yours, and Progressive protects the boat. Bundle today at Progressive.com. 28-27, Northwestern. The Wildcats, after a terrible start shooting the ball, have heated up just a little bit. They're only shooting 32%, 7 of 22, but again, that's after starting 0 for 8. And they've made a few threes here, 4 for 14 now, with Jalen Leach hitting a couple of them, including the go-ahead three-pointer. And meantime, Northeastern has missed 4 in a row and 8 of their last 10 shots. So maybe the worm is turning a little bit, Billy.
It needs to turn, and it has. And one of the reasons the worm is turning is because of the Cats' defense. Again, they forced 9 turnovers here, 12 points off of turnovers. That's allowed them to get into an offensive rhythm and get some easy baskets on the other end. And they've also done a nice job the latter stages of this first half of slowing down Northeastern's offense, where they started out 6 of 10 from the field, now just 10 of 22.
Martinelli gets a rest after the offensive foul, and Mullins in. Here's Pratt. Oh, he almost lost the ball. Now a steal by Mullins. Ahead to Berry, ahead of the back, goes up, lays it in. 30-27.
Justin Mullins again, his 3rd steal of the game.
Well, it's been his calling card. Here's King trying a 3. That's no good off the front of the rim. Rebound taken by Pratt. Now Pratt with Leach on him. We're down to a minute 46 for the half. Pratt against Leach. Pratt moves left, beats Troutman, drives to the basket, kicks it back out. A 3 in the air. Good. That's their first in a while. It's King, his 2nd of the game, and we're tied at 30.
Yeah, they just found the rotation in the Cats defense that time for the 3.
He's Leach to Barnheiser. Return feed for Jalen. Minute 20 to go in the half, and a tie game. Leach starts to his left, now gets a screen from Nicholson, takes it right down the lane, goes up, layup good for Jalen Leach. Took a little contact there, but got it to go. It's 32-30. He's got 8 points. Now at the other end, here's Metcalf against Nicholson. Kicks it out, a 3 by Troutman, good. Now they've hit 2 in a row.
And a tough 3 right in front of Chris Collins.
That's the 3rd for Troutman, and it's Northeastern by 1. Mullins at the other end to Barnheiser and almost sailed over his head. 44 seconds to go. Now the 14 seconds, a 24-second differential. Here is Barnheiser. Still with the ball. Feeds it to Berry in the corner for 3. Good! Ty Berry answers for 3. 35-33 Northwestern. 24 seconds to go. No shot clock.
And a nice pass by Barnheiser before the double team could get there. He caught him in no man's land, and Ty Berry with the nice 3 from the right baseline.
Breaks a tie with Todd Leslie for 8th all time. 8 seconds to go. Here's Pratt with 7, with 6, with 5. Pratt will measure a 3. With air ball, Berry's got it. 2, puts it up 3/4 court. Good if it goes, hits the glass. And the Cats will take the lead to the locker room here at halftime. It took some doing, but they are up by 2 here at the break. Keep up to date on the Wildcats by downloading the Northwestern app. Receive game day updates, news for all your favorite Northwestern teams. Access your mobile ticketing account and order in venue for the comfort of your seat. Search for the Northwestern Wildcats on the App Store and Google Play Store today. 35-33 Northwestern here at halftime. We're joined by assistant coach Brian James. Was it a rust at the beginning? A little, maybe a little post-holiday break? Just rustiness there? What do you think?
I think so, and I think, overconfident by our players' part. And when you play 3 games in 21 days, you have a tendency to do that. We've tried to warn them that Northeastern has a very, very good basketball team, and they have changed. Northeastern has a lot of what they normally do for this game. They've had basically 10 days to prepare. They've changed their defenses almost repeatedly. Their 1-2-2 3/4 court press after scores. That had us confused. Jada Leach went over and back twice. They're doubling, running at Brooks and Nick from anywhere, from the feeder, from the corners, and they're just making some other guys say, are you good enough to beat you? This team Northeastern averages 5 threes per game. They have 8 for 16 in the first half. So we better defend the three-point line a little bit more and be able to handle their pressure.
What was the key to the comeback? You're down at one point by 13.
We got a bunch of fighters. Ty Berry got some steals and a couple layups. He had a couple threes. Jada Leach hit one when they left him in the corner to double Nick and Brooks. So, we've made a few shots to get us back in it. We got to get better play out of our center position, and we just got to do a better job. I mean, this is a very, very good basketball team that we're playing today.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
All righty.
That's Wildcat assistant Brian James. Halftime 35-33. Northwestern leading Northeastern. We'll be right back with the halftime show brought to you by the Village of Bedford Park. Bring your business home. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Imagine having your skull detached from your spine to save you from paralysis. When Phil came to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, his spine was digging into his brainstem, but our team developed a plan to rebuild his spine.
Nationally ranked for neurology and neurosurgery by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Medicine is pioneering treatments for the toughest conditions. Incredibly, Phil was walking just days after surgery.
As Phil's nurse, I'm proud to be on a team that's changing lives.
Northwestern Medicine, better.
Are you ready for the ultimate transportation experience? Look no further than Windy City Limousine and Bus Worldwide, an official transportation partner of the Northwestern Wildcats. Our top-of-the-line fleet will cater to your every need. Sit back, relax, and leave the driving to our professional chauffeurs. Whether you're heading to campus, exploring the Windy City, or attending special events, Windy City Limousine has got you covered. Visit WindyCityLimos.com or call us at 866-94-WINDY to book your ride today. Stay windy and go Cats.
Because that's a tough one.
It's Wildcat Basketball Halftime.
We hope you stay with us for our halftime extravaganza.
Presented by Wintrust, Chicago's bank and official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Northwestern Medicine, relentless in the quest for better health care. Athletico, physical therapy partner of Northwestern Athletics. SeatGeek, official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of Northwestern Athletics. And Odyssey Brands Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese, preferred Greek Yogurt and Feta Cheese of Northwestern Athletics. Now, here's the voice of the Wildcats, Dave Ennett.
Time for the Northwestern basketball halftime show presented by the Village of Bedford Park. Bring your business home. Dave Ennett, Billy McKinney back at Welsh Ryan Arena. At the half, Northwestern once down by 13 in this game, leading by 2, 35-33 over the Northeastern Huskies. Cats 14-3, Billy, in points off turnovers, and that's a big reason that they're in front here.
Yeah, it certainly is, because Northwestern obviously started out shooting the ball incredibly poorly from the field, and we talked about this at the outset of the game, Dave, that this team, Northeastern Huskies, has been really good defensively, and they haven't allowed a team to shoot over 50% this season. Cats just shooting 40% for the half, but the Cats defense is what enabled them to get back into the game. And then Ty Berry with not only good defensive plays, but great shooting in the first half, brought this team back to life. 12 points for Ty Berry. They're going to need a lot more of that here in the second half and as this season progresses.
7 steals by the Cats, too, including 3 from Justin Mullins. And it's 35-33 Northwestern at the break. The unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. We'll take a break, and Mark Harmon will have more of our Village Bedford Park halftime report in a moment. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese are produced with 4 generations of our family's expertise and commitment. We start with the best dairy farms providing high-quality milk so you can feel good about what you feed your family. Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, now available at your local grocer.
Allegra is a full-service marketing company providing customized marketing, printing, mailing, and signage solutions to meet your business goals. Allegra offers a wide variety of creative solutions that are tailored to each business's unique challenges, from printing services and custom signs to mailing services and promotional marketing. Call Allegra in Evanston at 847-864-9797 or visit AllegraMarketingPrint.com to learn more.
Experience the best of downtown Evanston when you stay at the Hilton Orrington. The hotel is undergoing extensive renovations from arrival to guest rooms and meeting space, making it easy to tuck in within the endless blue of Lake Michigan and uncover the scholarly liveliness of collegiate life, along with the distinct authenticity of hyper-local shops, eateries, and cultural arts institutions. Select from a variety of seasonal packages as well as the quad accommodations, ideal for Northwestern University graduates. Visit orringtonevanston.hilton.com to learn more.
Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese are produced with 4 generations of our family's expertise and commitment. We start with the best dairy farms providing high-quality milk so you can feel good about what you feed your family. Odyssey Greek yogurt and feta cheese, proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, now available at your local grocer.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Northwestern University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
35-33. The Cats on top of Northeastern has started slow, but have a 2-point lead here at halftime. Mark Harmon with you at Welsh Ryan Arena. Out-of-town scores proudly sponsored by Explore Minnesota. Score a lifetime of memories by planning your dream trip at exploreminnesota.com. Nearly the entire conference in action today. Illinois playing Chicago State's 29-10 Illini. 11 minutes to go in the first half there. Minnesota and Morgan State early going 23-15. At halftime, or just now in the second half, actually, Penn State leading Penn 47-39. Ohio State, Indiana State's gone final. The Buckeyes a 10-point winner, 103-93. Scores or games coming up later today. Washington and NJIT. Indiana and Winthrop, Oregon and Weber State, Purdue and Toledo. That one's in West Lafayette. Michigan is at home with Western Kentucky. Come on back real quick with 2 questions for Billy McKinney. Cats up by 2, 35-33. This is Northwestern Basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
America has an undeniable, unstoppable energy. At Constellation, our energy matches yours. We're generating electricity 24/7 with hydro, wind, solar, and the nation's largest carbon-free nuclear fleet. Enough clean energy to power 15 million homes today, and a commitment to helping you build a brighter tomorrow. Power on, America. Learn more at constellationenergy.com/poweron.
Are aches, pains, or injuries keeping you on the sidelines? At Athletico, our movement experts are here to help you turn your setbacks into comebacks and create a personalized game plan for your recovery. With no prescription or referral needed, Athletico Physical Therapy is where your comeback story begins. Get started today by scheduling a free assessment at athletico.com. Physical therapy partner of Northwestern Athletics.
Who needs an alarm when you have Bob Surratt? Weekday mornings at 6 on WGN.
Cats by 2. with you back at Welsh Ryan Arena. Dave and Billy coming on back in a minute here. But quickly, Billy, anything you do different on solving the way Northeastern's trying to guard the Cats? The press seemed to give them a little trouble early on.
Just moving the basketball via pass. And once they begin to stop trying to work their way through the double teams with the dribble and passing the ball, you saw that the shots started to open up for them. So you got to move the ball quickly. When they did that in the first half, they got good shots.
A lot of minutes logged and kind of stressful minutes out there in the first half. You think you dip into the bench a little bit more in the second half? Or I know that hasn't been the formula yet, but they had to expend some energy to get back in this.
Well, they've got a couple of guys that have a couple of foul trouble, but they've been able to play with foul trouble. So you keep the formula that's going, and you know one of the things that Chris Collins has done really well is just as the situations arise, he makes the necessary adjustments whether he needs to dip into the bench or not.
Good to see Ty Berry shooting the ball.
It certainly is, and they're going to need him this second half as well. I said this at the end of the half. They're going to need that for the rest of the season as they move into Big Ten play.
Well, letting it fly. Billy, have a great second half.
All right, Mark.
David,
good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Happy holidays, everybody. Dave and Billy coming on back here. 35-33, Cats by 2. Second half action coming up. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Are you ready for the ultimate transportation experience? Look no further than Windy City Limousine and Bus Worldwide, an official transportation partner of the Northwestern Wildcats. Our top-of-the-line fleet will cater to your every need. Sit back, relax, and leave the driving to our professional chauffeurs. Whether you're heading to campus, exploring the Windy City, or attending special events, Windy City Limousine has got you covered. Visit WindyCityLimos.com or call us at 866-94-WINDY to book your ride today. Stay windy and go Cats.
With the Northwestern Wildcats debit card from Wintrust Community Banks, you're ready for every season. Football, basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball, lacrosse, tennis, fencing, field hockey, wrestling, golf, soccer, cross country, and swimming and diving. Phew. Be purple and proud all year round with your very own Wildcats debit card. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account and score a $300 opening bonus with qualifying activities. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern to get your Wildcats card today. Wintrust, Chicago's bank. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
Northwestern fans, come hang out at Jake Melnick's Corner Tap, Chicago's favorite sports bar. A place that has something for everyone, including students. Show your valid student ID to get 15% off your bill and enjoy everything from great burgers, award-winning wings, and a wide selection of craft beer and cocktails. Can't make it to Jake's but looking for game day fuel? Head to JakeMelnicks.com for takeout and delivery options. Jake Melnick's Corner Tap at 41 East Superior Street. Come join us.
We know you're a fan, but is Wildcat pride in your blood? Here's your chance to prove it. This season, Abbott and the Big Ten are kicking off the largest blood donation competition of our lifetime to fight one of the worst blood shortages in a generation. Simply visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up for the We Give blood drive and help settle once and for all that Northwestern gives the most spirit. Again, visit bigten.org/Abbott to sign up.
Lou Manfredini and House Smarts Radio. He has all you need Saturday mornings starting at 6 on WGN.
Both teams are back on the floor warming up for the second half here at Welsh Ryan Arena. Jay Bennett back with you at the half. Northwestern leading Northeastern 35-33. Here's how the scoring went the first half. The Wildcats, Ty Berry leads all scorers with 12 points. Couple of three-pointers, and he also has a couple of steals in the first half. 8 points each for Brooks Barnheiser, who's 6 for 6 from the free throw line, and Jalen Leach, who's got a couple of threes, and 7 points from Nick Martinelli. Justin Mullins, no points, 3 steals. The Wildcats shot 40% in the first half, 10 of 25, 5 of 15, 33% from 3, 83%, 10 of 12 from the free throw line. They were out-rebounded by 16-15. The Cats with 6 assists, 5 turnovers, and 7 steals. For Northeastern, leading scorers, Masai Troutman with 10 points, 8 points for L.A. Pratt, 6 points for Rashad King, 4 points for Harold Woods, 3 for J.B. Frankel, 2 points for Colin Metcalf. The Huskies shot 46%, 12 of 26, but they started 7 of 10. They shot 47% from 3, 8 of 17, They made 1 of 2 for the free throw line. They had 9 assists, 10 turnovers, 1 block, and 2 steals. And again, the big number, 14-3 points off turnovers in favor of the Wildcats. Bench scoring not a factor really in this game at all. 3-0 in favor of Northeastern. Those are your energizing highlights of the first half, powered by Constellation. To learn more, visit constellation.com/energy. Constellation, the preferred energy provider for Northwestern University athletics. How would you like to be able to listen to us while synced up to your TV in the comfort of your own home? Go to syncmygame.com. That's syncmygame.com to find out how. This has been the Northwestern Basketball Halftime Show, presented by the Village of Bedford Park. Bring your business home. 2-point lead at halftime, but hey, just got to win by 1, right, Billy? I mean, it's, after you've been down by 13, I think you'll take this.
Well, it was a great comeback by the Cats, and they did it without shooting the ball particularly well, which tells you how good their defense was. And you talked about it in the one stat, 14 points off of turnovers for the Wildcats, which enabled them to come back and take a 2-point lead as we start the second half.
Cats are 7-2 when leading at halftime. Here is Pratt as the Huskies go left to right. Back to King at the logo. Starts to drive on Martinelli. Kills the dribble. Shot clock at 15. Off to Woods. Drives to the baseline, and then he throws it to the feet of Nicholson, who picks it up and feeds it to Barnheiser to bring it up. So a quick turnover.
Yeah, and the Cats are continuing to cut off the drive to the basket and make it tougher for the Huskies to get into the paint.
Nicholson holds the ball, couple of dribbles, hand off Martinelli, circling left. Out to Berry, fakes the 3, drives, kicks, Martinelli for 3. No good. And the rebound pulled down by King. Here's Pratt, cut off the foul line by Leach. Right baseline for Metcalf against Nicholson. Feeds it to the weak side. The ball knocked away and taken by Barnheiser.
The Cats defense has just been smothering.
Barnheiser to Berry at the top. Drives, kicks back to Brooks. He'll leave it for Leach. Driving hard all the way to the baseline. Feeds a bounce to Martinelli. Spins to his left. Little floater short. Off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Woods. Northeastern brings it up. Here's Pratt. Gets it back from Metcalf. Sets a screen for Pratt. Pratt picks up his dribble, hooks a skip pass all the way across the floor to King, and now low on the right, Metcalf fouled by Nicholson as he put the ball on the floor.
Metcalf from Nordhof, Germany, just the northern part of the country, closer to Denmark.
Did you know that, or did you look it up?
Of course I looked it up, Dave. The beauty of the internet.
I thought maybe you knew that. You're taking lessons on Duolingo.
No, not that
Inbounds
smart.
pass goes to King, right point. Here's King. Fakes right, drives left. Cut off on the baseline by Nicholson. Now sends it back outside to Troutman. Troutman, bounce almost got away from Pratt. He saves it, spins on Leach. Pull-up jumper from the right. Good. Late clock deuce. And we're tied at 35. First points this half.
Great defense, but better offense that time. Pratt with a tough shot.
Pratt into double figures for the 6th time this year. Now Berry, a 3, ring it up. Ty Berry rims home a 3, and the Cats are back in front. 38-35, his 3rd of the game.
Quick ball movement, beating the double teams with the pass.
15 for Ty. Now at the other end, here's Pratt outside to Troutman. 17:37 to go. 38-35 Northwestern. King, left baseline floater. No. Rebound Barnheiser. And Brooks will bring it down. Brooks, Barnheiser. Just patiently works his way down the paint. Little 12-foot floater. Good. By Barnheiser. And the Cats have their largest lead. 5 points. 40-35, 17-10 to go.
Vintage Barnheiser with the fadeaway jumper in the paint.
Closing in on a 6th straight double-double and a steal by Berry. And Berry ahead of the pack to the rim. Layup good. 42-35. Ty Berry with his third steal of the game.
What a fantastic game he's had this afternoon.
17 for Ty. At the other end, Pratt feeds it off to Woods, camped out on the low block, and he lays it in. 42-37. That ends a 7-0 Northwestern run. Now at the other end, Leach, the runner, no good. Tipped up by Nicholson once, twice, three times. The third time's the charm as it drops for Matthew Nicholson. 44-37, his first points of the game.
And credit Leach with breaking down the defense early.
Troutman a three in the air. That's no good. Rebound Martinelli. 44-37 Northwestern. Martinelli brings it down. Drives past King. Feeds it weak side. Barnheiser layup. Good. Timeout Northeastern as the Wildcats start the second half with a flourish, 11-4, and they take a 46-37 lead on the Huskies. 16:04 to go. This Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Looking for a fast break out of traffic? Hop on board Metra and say goodbye to gridlock. With our 95% on time rate, Metra gets you where you're going fast. Metra Fast. Plus, we have fares and passes for every kind of rider. So whether you're heading to work, home, or even to cheer on your favorite team, we're your number one choice for getting there quickly, comfortably, and safely. Drive less. Do more with Metra, a proud sponsor of Northwestern men's basketball.
Hey, Wildcat fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Northwestern football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Northwestern Wildcats. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Now, let's get you back to Wildcat basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Chicagoland for premium apparel and promotional products. Look no further than IAS branding. Proud partner of Northwestern Athletics, the industry standard in corporate athletic and event merchandise. IAS branding is your one-stop solution to bring your brand to life. Visit IASbranding.com to learn more. Fifth meeting all time between Northwestern and Northeastern. The first since this very date in 1993. A 92-65 Northwestern win in the Hatter Classic in Florida. Wildcats won 3 of 4 in the series from Northeastern from 1990 to 93, with the Huskies getting their lone win at home, 84-79 in 1991. Wildcats are 9-3 all time against current members of the Coastal Athletic Conference.
How about that? And Kip Kirkpatrick, led the team in scoring. And for all of you people that he also wore number 30. And he's usually here at courtside, but he's probably enjoying the holiday season somewhere with his family. Kip Kirkpatrick led Northwestern with 21 points in that last win against Northeastern.
And then another very memorable former Wildcat is sitting, I think, in Kip's seats down there, and that's Tim Doyle. Just wave at us as King brings it up. 46-37, the Wildcat lead. Gives it to Pratt, now King to Metcalf. A high-low into Woods. Layup good from Metcalf.
Nice design play out of the timeout to try to get some easy scoring from Northeastern, trying to break the momentum that Northwestern has started with here in the second half.
46-39. Here's Leach. A straight-on three for Leach. Rims out. Rebound King.
And that's one he usually makes.
King walks it across the midcourt line. 15:25 to go. 7-point Wildcat lead. They trailed by 13 in the first half. And now Metcalf catches at the three-point line. It is back to the basket. Feeds it off. Pratt drives to the baseline. Sends it back outside King. King on the right baseline. Forced into a turnover by Matthew Nicholson. And that will get us to a timeout with 15:06 remaining here in Evanston. Need Northwestern gear? Shop at the official team store of Northwestern Athletics. Game Day Spirit. Their location on Central Street in Evanston or online 24/7 at shop.nusports.com. Find family winter fun at Minnesota Slopes. Experience the thrill of downhill skiing at 18 scenic and affordable ski areas. Whether you prefer fast technical lines or long cruising runs, Minnesota ski areas offer a mixture of terrain to challenge every level of skier. Plan your winter getaway at exploreminnesota.com/slopes. Northwestern leads Northeastern 46-39. 15:06 remaining. This Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Bud Light was brewed to be a delicious and easy-to-drink beer, even when the little things in life are hard, like when the game is going into overtime, but you have even more time to enjoy it, and a fresh Bud Light. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local retailer today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Have you been hearing about all these foodborne illnesses happening? Waffles, beef, onions, carrots. Seems like every day there's a new outbreak. One way you can fight back is by drinking gut-healthy Lifeway Keeper. Loaded with all the good, friendly microorganisms that fight back against any bad bacteria that can make you sick and strengthen your immune response. And the best thing is, Lifeway Keeper is delicious, nutritious, and available right in the dairy case of your local grocer. To learn more, visit LifewayKeeper.com.
Who needs an alarm when you have Bob Sarai? Weekday mornings at 6 on WGN.
Wildcat fans, score a basket for your taste buds on game days with Odyssey Brands Greek yogurt and feta cheese made by 4 generations of master cheesemakers and available at your local grocer. 46-39 Northwestern. Cats have outscored Northeastern 11-6 to start the second half while making 5 of 11 shots. Northeastern's at 6 fewer shots. They are 3 of 5 shooting 60%, but they've got 14 turnovers now to just 5 for the Wildcats. Remember, the Wildcats had a couple of early turnovers in this game of those over and backs. So they've really turned this around. The Cats will have it here after the latest turnover.
And one of the things I'm saying here, Dave, is the Cats have slowed down the Huskies' offense, where they're coming down and not getting the quick shots as they did in the first half. And as a result, they're looking a little disjointed offensively.
There's Martinelli, three-point line, drives on Woods, works his way down the left side of the lane, and a foul. Well, what did Coach James say to us at halftime? We better defend the three-point line a little better because that was an area of strength for Northeastern in the first half, and it's not a team that shoots a lot of threes or makes a lot of threes, and they did. They've got 8 in the game, but so far here in the second half, they do not. Here's Barnheiser, stop-and-go dribble into the paint, draws the double out to Martinelli, left pocket 3, rims out, rebound, Nicholson lays it back up and in. Great offensive rebound by Matthew Nicholson. Cats are up 9, 48-39. There is Pratt. Right point for Woods. Hands it off to King. King now working against Barnheiser. Brings it to the top. Feeds a bounce mid-post to Woods. Woods against Barry. Runs into a double team and throws it away. It's taken by Barnheiser the other way. Barnheiser to the rim. Lays it up. Got it. And one. Brooks Barnheiser put it into overdrive and draws the foul as the Cats continue to build this lead, and he will go to the free throw line. Brooks fouled by Metcalf, second on Metcalf.
And he started to play with the steal on the other end and had numbers and just challenged Metcalf at the basket. And once again, using that man of steel, strong body of his to ward off Metcalf and potentially get a three-point play out of it.
Metcalf out, Waga in. The and one here for Brooks Barnheiser is good. 15 for Brooks, and it's 51-39 Northwestern. Frankel in. Luke Hunger in for the Wildcats along with Justin Mullins. Here is Pratt, met by Leach out high and fouled by Leach. As that gets Chris Collins reaching for the back of his head.
Well, especially when a player is playing laterally instead of going north and south. You don't want to create that foul 35 feet from the hoop.
It's Waga.
But it happens.
To Pratt. Mullins on him. Pratt driving. Lobbing it to King. King a straight on off. Awkward looking one-hand jumper. No good. Rebounded by Mullins.
An awkward looking jumper because Brooks Barnheiser made him change his shot.
Yeah, in midair. Barnheiser kicking. A wide open three for Leach is good. All by himself. And the Cats are up 15, 54-39.
And Barnheiser again on the play with the pump fake, drawing the defense and kicking out to a wide open Leach in front of the Cats bench.
Second time as a Wildcat. Leach has hit 3 threes. Here's Waga in the lane, stumbles, throws it away. Mullins ahead of the pack, a foot race with King. Lays it up, no good, he's fouled.
Justin Mullins, the hands of a state fair pickpocket. He's got those long arms. He's able to deflect passes in the passing lane. And then if you make a little error with it, quick hands, good recovery. Cats forcing another steal. I think that's 16 on the afternoon for the Huskies, or 17.
That is now 16 turnovers, 12 steals. 4 of those belong to Mullins. He will go to the line here. Justin Mullins eyes the rim. Free throw up and good. His first point of the game. Yeah, so how about that? He's got 4 steals. Barnheiser has 3. I believe Ty Berry, who is on the bench right now, has 3 steals. And this is not a new thing. Mullins had 5 steals against Eastern Illinois. And he makes both the free throws. It's 56-39.
And you just have to be impressed that his coaching staff of how far he's come from last season. He's making his presence felt on the court.
And he started with that Rutgers game last year on the road. Here's Pratt after Brian Langborg got ejected and driving to the basket, laying it in is Pratt. Good take by Pratt. He's got 13.
He's a really good guard.
Yeah, Pratt could have been teammates with Nick Martinelli. Had Martinelli not changed his mind to go to Elon, that changed the course of history for the Wildcats, certainly, with Nick deciding to come here. And that's where Pratt began his career, played in 64 games for Elon. 15 starts, averaged about 5 points a game. Ball out of bounds to the Wildcats. And Martinelli will inbound to Leach. Leach feeds it mid-post to Martinelli. Left hand baby hook is good for Nick Martinelli. His first field goal this half. 58-41. The lead grows. Cats on a 12-2 run here.
And Cats taking advantage of the mismatch with J.B. Frankel down on the left block. Martinelli.
Now an open 3 from the left. No good for Pratt. Rebounded by the Cats.
Barnheiser's 8th rebound. What a nose for the ball he has.
Yeah,
always around it.
Closing in on a 6th straight double-double. Cats have forced 15-plus turnovers for the 3rd straight game. Here's Barnheiser. Down the lane, spins, and puts up the shot. He's fouled. That's going to get us to a timeout. 11:51 to go here in the second half. Ozinga's purpose is to make a positive impact in the community, which is why they are the proud sponsor at the Together Building Better promotion. For every point the Northwestern men's and women's basketball team scores this season, Ozinga will donate $1 to the NU Dance Marathon. Thank you, Ozinga, for your support in this great cause. Northwestern leads Northeastern 58-41, 11:51 to go. It's Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
We love Wildcats, yes we do. We love Northwestern. How about you?
Oh yeah, I love the Wildcats.
Prove it. But he doesn't even have a Wildcats debit card.
Don't let this happen to you. Open a Northwestern Wildcats checking account from Wintrust Community Banks and get a $300 bonus with qualifying activities and score an exclusive Wildcats debit card. Visit wintrust.com/Northwestern today.
Hey everyone, I'm getting mine now. All right.
Wintrust, the official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Only $100 required to open. No minimum monthly balance or maintenance fees. Member FDIC.
Northwestern fans, come hang out at Jake Melnick's Corner Tap, Chicago's favorite sports bar. A place that has something for everyone, including students. Show your valid student ID to get 15% off your bill and enjoy everything from great burgers, award-winning wings, and a wide selection of craft beer and cocktails. Can't make it to Jake's but looking for game day fuel? Head to JakeMelnicks.com for takeout and delivery options. Jake Melnick's Corner Tap at 41 East Superior Street. Come join us.
Now, let's get you back to Wildcat basketball. Here's the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
The Wildcats have outscored Northeastern here in the second half, 23-8, after leading by 2 at halftime. The Cats' next opponent, Penn State, had a 3-point lead on Penn at halftime. And the Nittany Lions have outscored the Quakers 46-25 in the second half. Those teams meet at the Bryce Jordan Center Thursday night, 6 o'clock Chicago time, as the Wildcats reopen Big Ten play. Penn State looking to go 11-2. This is going to be a very difficult game. It was a tough game last year, Billy. Early in the Big Ten season, Cats played there. And this is the only meeting of the year with the Nittany Lions. Thursday night, 6 o'clock Chicago time. Meantime, Brooks Barnheiser to the free throw line here after the foul on Pratt. Pratt with his second foul. And Brooks at the line, 7 for 7. That one rattles off, no good. I shouldn't have said anything.
Jakes.
I don't.
Well, one of the things.
I don't have that power. Second free throw by Barnheiser. And that one's good.
Oh, he's had another stat-stuffing a game with 16 points, 8 rebounds.
5 assists, 3 steals.
Yeah.
I'd say they didn't have some blocks the other day. He had the 3 blocks, too. Here is Troutman driving on Martinelli. Runs into a double team. Shots blocked, but a blocking foul called on Justin Mullins.
And Mullins,
his third.
Yeah, Mullins offering the defensive help as Troutman goes down the left baseline and trying to take the charge.
Troutman 2 shots. He's 1 for 2 from the line. He has attempted their only free throws. First one's up and good.
No relation to Roger Troutman of Zap. One of your favorite musical groups.
I can't vouch for that. First free throw is good. Second one coming up. And this one's good. Barry in for the Wildcats as Jalen Leach takes the seat. 59-43 Northwestern. 11.5 to go. With a stutter step, Martinelli out to Hunger. 3, no good. Caromed off the backboard of the rim and rebounded by Awaga. Pratt cross to Frankel. Mullins on him. Justin staying with him. Now jump pass to Metcalf. Metcalf all the way to the low block, and he throws it into the Northeastern bench. Nobody home.
The lights were on.
Yeah, but there was no. Well, they were home. They just weren't in the game. That's now 17 turnovers by Northeastern. Cats bring it up. 11 minutes to go. Martinelli just got poked in the face. They play on. Martinelli left baseline, fouled by Waga. So they're playing Waga and Metcalf both here.
And the Cats, as a result, are just taking advantage of taking Waga off the dribble. He can't defend Martinelli. Trying to go big.
Third foul on Waga, 15 foul. Cats have 3. Inbounds pass to Mullins, quickly to Martinelli, top of the key. Metcalf out to guard him. A jab step, another one. Now he drives, spinning, lost the ball. As he was falling down, Frankel saves it ahead to Waga. Gives it back to Frankel, right baseline. There's Metcalf, and he's fouled.
Thought he stepped out of bounds,
it looked
maybe.
that way, but no. Foul is called on Ty Berry.
Yeah, Ty trying to prevent Metcalf from tipping down the baseline. If he would have just stood his ground, he would have drawn the charge, but he gave ground and committed the foul.
Here's Waga against Hunger. Works inside, takes a jumper over Luke and scores. Waga with his first points of the game.
From Milton, Ontario. A little Canadian battle there.
He's a 68% shooter on the season. That's his first field goal. 59-45. Barnheiser to Hunger at the top. Hands it back to Brooks. Troutman on him. Now to Berry. Feeds a bounce to Martinelli right of the lane. Hooks one to Barnheiser at the foul line. Touch pass out to Mullins. Back to Martinelli in the lane. Floater good from Mullins. 61-45.
And what a great find by Mullins. It looked like he was going to pass it out top, but found the cutting Martinelli into the paint for the easy deuce.
There's Waga. Almost threw it away. It's saved by Troutman wide left. Up top to Frankel. Martinelli guarding him. Now Frankel picked up by Barnheiser. Angles the pass down low to Waga. Back to Troutman. Jumper left baseline. Good. Well, a dart by Troutman. 61-47 Northwestern. 9:20 to go. Barnheiser bringing it up. Trying to shake free of Troutman. Feeds it to Mullins. Bounces to the baseline. There's Hunger. Ball lost out of bounds. Last touch by the Huskies.
And what's really interesting, Dave, we've seen the Huskies who did a lot of trapping in the first half, which was effective. They've gotten away from that. And Northwestern, as a result, has been able to operate more efficiently on the offensive end.
The bounce pass goes to Nicholson, who just checked back. Hands it to Barnheiser. Spins to his right. Puts up a baseline jumper. Up and over. Very rare that you see Brooks off the mark like that. 61-47 Northwestern. We tick towards the 8-minute mark.
Both teams a little bit at a standstill offensively here. The pace of play is slowed down.
Cats have made 5 of their last 7 shots, though. Here's Frankel. Guarded by Berry, high on the right side. Jump pass, one-handed by Troutman. Gets it inside. Metcalf hands it off to Wago. Scoops it in with the left hand. It's 61-49. The lead down to 12, so Cats need to start scoring again. Wago with 4 points. All recently. Here's Leach. Takes it to the right wing. It's a screen from Martinelli. Steps through a double team and gets fouled. Gets the deck hard. Yeah. Northeastern picked to finish 6th in the Coastal Athletic Conference. They were 10th last year. Here's Berry, catches the inbounds pass, fakes the 3, doesn't take it, gives it back to Martinelli, and now Barnheiser's got it. Brooks moves it left, feeds Martinelli left wing. Martinelli against Waga, shoots over Waga, drains a long deuce. 63-49. Nick Martinelli with 13 points.
And taking what the defense gave him.
At the other end, layup is good.
L.A. Pratt. Yeah, one of a veteran Steve Smith's move.
Here's Martinelli. Hands it to Nicholson. Nicholson looks to his right. There's Berry. Ty Berry driving, feeding back to Nicholson. Goes up for the dunk. Got fouled. Shot did not go. It hit the glass, and we get a timeout with 7:31 remaining. The Wildcats up by 12. And we get a timeout. No one gets you closer to college basketball than SiriusXM. Download the SiriusXM app and take your Northwestern Wildcats with you all season long. Tune in to Big Ten Radio exclusively on SiriusXM for news, talk, analysis, and more. Straight for your phone, no car required. Northwestern leads 63-51 over Northeastern. Back in a moment. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
When I got sick, I spent years looking for answers, but it only took one conversation with my team at Northwestern Medicine to correct my misdiagnosis. I'm Daniel. When Parkinson's changed my life, so did my Spanish-speaking care team.
The Northwestern Medicine Parkinson's Disease and Movement Disorders Center offers specialized, culturally sensitive care. Their Spanish-speaking team was the first to provide Daniel with innovative treatment in the language he preferred. Northwestern Medicine. Better.
If you need health insurance, find an affordable quality plan on the Get Covered Illinois Marketplace. Our Get Covered Illinois navigators will help you enroll, and you could qualify for financial help. 4 out of 5 customers can find a health plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. All plans have essential benefits to cover prescription drugs, emergency care, hospitalization, health screenings, and more. Visit getcoveredillinois.gov to enroll by January 15th.
Wake up and listen to John Williams, weekdays 10 to 2 on WGN Radio.
Before we continue, 10 seconds for station identification. This is Northwestern Wildcat basketball. The Blackhawks, Wildcats, and the NFL play here on AM 720. On smart speakers, say play WGN Chicago. WGN. 63-51, Northwestern leads Northeastern with 7:31 remaining. Let's get a check of other scores from Mark Harden.
All right, Dave, a couple of winners from earlier today, Ohio State and Penn State. Games going on right now. Illinois at the half, leading Chicago State 60-24. Also at the half, Minnesota 55, Morgan State 37. In action later today, Washington, Indiana, Oregon, and Purdue, the Boilermakers hosting Toledo.
Here it is. 63-51. Waga with the foul. That was his 5th, so he is fouled out of the game. And that will send Matthew Nicholson to the free throw line. Cats at the line today, 14 of 17. They've outscored the Huskies 14-3 at the charity stripe. And Nicholson at the line, shooting 46% on the season. 2 shots. First one up and good. He's got 5 points all here in the second half. 64-51. Another one coming here. 7:31 showing on the clock. And this one back rim, no good. Rebound, Metcalf. Huskies have hit their last 4 field goal attempts. A couple of those belong to Waga, who is fouled out of the game. Here's Pratt. Picked up by Berry, gives it off to Frankel, right point. Now Leach takes it. Frankel, pull up over Leach, no good. Rebound fought for, grabbed by Metcalf, saves it to Pratt. Pratt against Barnheiser, puts up a runner, got it, scooped it in.
Nice move by Pratt.
Down to 11 points, 64-53, 6:55 left. Barnheiser works the ball up against Troutman. Head to Nicholson in the high post. Out to Berry. Ties. Defender falls down. He goes inside. Nicholson on the pick and roll in the jam by Matthew. And it's 66-53.
Very unselfish play by Ty Berry, who was open for the wide open 3, but rewarded Nicholson for setting the good screen.
Here's Woods at the other end. Cross-court pass. Troutman bangs into Martinelli, who's hurt. Martinelli shaken up and an offensive foul called. Nick's okay. He's helped to his feet, but he's limping a little bit, kind of wincing, but he's also smiling. He and Troutman exchange a few words. So I guess he's okay.
Yeah, Troutman really went to the basket quickly, but Martinelli that time camped outside of the restricted area and took the charge.
That's 3 on Troutman. 66-53 Northwestern. 6:16 to go. Brooks Barnheiser, 16 points in the game, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. He's got the ball now. Barnheiser played by Woods. Bouncing to Martinelli low on the right side. Draws the double. Back to Barnheiser. Up top, Berry straight on 3. Good! His 4th of the game.
Ty Berry with the pump fake. The fake pass, and Berry's another 3 to give the Cats a 16-point lead.
Matches his season high 20 points. He had 20 against Iowa. Now a block by Nicholson into the front row of the stands.
And he looked at King and says, "Don't you have cable?" Nice block by Matthew Nicholson, his first of the game.
The 101st of his career ties him with Tavares Hardy for 6th all-time at Northwestern. 101, a steal by Barnheiser, ahead of the pack, throws it down. 71-53.
18th turnover for the Huskies. Barnheiser, another steal.
Pratt to Troutman, skip pass, almost a steal for Leach. They drop it off underneath. King gets it back and lays it in. 71-55. His first points this half. Now Barnheiser on the afternoon, 4 steals, 7 assists, 8 rebounds, 18 points. Martinelli, stop and go dribble out to Nicholson, high post, gives it back to Nick. Shot clock at 15. He'll put up a 3. No good. Long rebound, out of bounds. It will go to Northeastern.
You know, the Cats started this game and showed that they could really take a punch as the Huskies went out to an early 13-point lead, but they find themselves up by 16 with under 5 minutes to play. What a big turnaround here this afternoon at Welsh Ryan Arena.
13 steals, 1 shy of their season high 14 set last week against DePaul. And now Ty Berry forces a turnover out of bounds off of Pratt. So make it a season high tying. Well, this is 20 turnovers. I'm sorry, it was steals. That's what I was looking at, steals. There are so many in both columns. Here's Barnheiser, the drop step, gets to the baseline. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Huskies. The 20 turnovers matching the season high. UIC turned it over 20 times against the Wildcats. Leach inbounds the ball to Berry. 4.5 left, 71-55 Northwestern. Here's Martinelli spinning, works his way into the paint. Short jumper, rattles around and in for Nick Martinelli.
And the help was slow to get to Martinelli that time, and he takes Troutman all the way into the paint for an easy score.
15 for Martinelli. Troutman gets away with what looked like a walk. Here's Woods on the baseline, throws it away. A steal. Barnheiser. Barnheiser drives. Barnheiser goes up, banks it in, and a foul.
What strength by Barnheiser. L.A. Pratt tries to challenge the shot. Looks like Barnheiser is going to put him in the basket with the ball.
Is that legal? We'll take a break. Cats have a season-high 28 points off turnovers and a 20-point lead with 3:58 to go. It's Northwestern 75, Northeastern 55. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Minnesota has your itinerary to an amazing winter getaway. Whether you like classical music or improv comedy, we've got your ticket. Experience world-class performances and legendary venues. Learn more at exploreminnesota.com.
A sustainable future starts now. And at Constellation, we've already begun. We're generating nearly 90% carbon-free power, including emission-free and reliable nuclear energy that's always on. And we're committed to producing 100% carbon-free electricity by 2040. Together, we're creating a brighter tomorrow today. Power on, America. Learn more at constellationenergy.com/poweron.
People like to talk about Minnesota winters. We prefer to live them. See why winter is Minnesota's hottest season. Visit exploreminnesota.com.
John Williams, weekday mornings at 10. Miss a little, miss a lot on WGN.
With 20 points today, Ty Berry has exactly 1,000 points in his career. So a milestone today for Ty, 1,000 points, even if my math is correct. 980 plus 20 is 1,000, right?
Yeah, I won't try my math. I told you my last math test I took here, I owed points on it.
Barnheiser has matched his career high with 5 steals. He did that last year against Maryland here. The Wildcats with 14 steals, points off turnovers, 32-5. And it is a 20-point lead for the Wildcats.
And Dave, how they've changed the momentum of this game has been absolutely amazing because the Huskies came out and were in complete control, complete composure. And even though they haven't lost their composure, the Cats have turned the tables on them big time here. Up by 2 at the half, and they've outscored them 40-22 here in the second half.
Barnheiser now at the free throw line. The and one. It is no good. The foul on Pratt previously. That was his third foul. Here's Troutman. Circles to the free throw line. Shoots over Berry. Hit the front of the rim. No good. Rebound Barnheiser. There's his 9th rebound. Needs one more for his 6th straight double-double. Barnheiser protecting the ball from King. Works it down the right boundary, and now shot clock down to 10. Feeds it into Martinelli. Draws the double. Out to Leach. Around to Berry for 3. There's number 5 of the game. That matches the season high. 5 threes for Ty Berry. Over 1,000 points in his career. And it's 78-55.
Just great ball movement by the Cats.
Here's Pratt to King. King against Berry. Drives baseline. Try to wrap around feet inside to Troutman. It's taken away by Leach. Out to Barnheiser under the basket. Reverse layup. Good. And the Cats have put up 80-55. A timeout taken.
And now the Cats, for the game, Dave, shooting 51%. And if this holds up, this will be the first time this season that the Northeastern Huskies has allowed a team to shoot 50% or better.
The Lippman Mop Crew is part of our winning team. No matter what kind of flooring you have at your home court, Lippman has the best tools to keep it clean. Our mops, brooms, and brushes are family made in the USA. Visit Lippman.com to see our product lineup and for a store locator. 2:47 remaining, 80-55 Northwestern Cats on a 9-0 run. And you go back to the way this game started as Angelo Cheravino, the freshman, comes in for the Cats. KJ Wyndham, the other freshman, checking in. Luke Hunger in. Martinelli remains in the game, and Barnheiser. Brooks, 1 rebound away from a 6th straight double-double. There's a bounce for Troutman beyond the three-point line, play by Martinelli. Sam Thompson, graduate, in, transfer from Colgate, and foul called on the Wildcats. KJ Wyndham, I believe.
Yeah, trying to root Troutman out of the low post.
It's just the 5th foul on the Wildcats. Comes with 2:32 to go. Into Thompson and quickly to Woods. Frankel can't get a shot up. Gets it back from Thompson. Driving, kicking to the right side. A 3 from there is good. Troutman for a 3. And let's see, that's their first in their first 3 this half, Billy.
And BJ Brian James talked about the importance of shutting down the three-point ball in the second half, and the Cats have done just that.
They're down to 2 minutes. Barnheiser to Martinelli in the right corner with Pratt on it. The drop step and a foul called. And that's going to send Nick Martinelli to the line for 2 as that puts the Cats in the double bonus.
Martinelli with 15 points on the afternoon.
Martinelli, 2 shots here. 2 for 4 from the line. Free throw, no good. Here comes, well, not just yet. Justin Mullins was ready. And the official said, not yet. I think he's coming in for Nick. Free throw good. Yes, he is. So Nick Martinelli exits 15 points in the game. Pratt brings the ball up. Ahead to Troutman. Now Thompson swings it left. It's bobbled. It's saved by Pratt with Wyndham on him. And a foul on Wyndham. Minute 42 showing on the clock. 81-58 Northwestern. Cats have outscored 46-25 this half. But it really started late in the first half.
Yeah, when the Cats were down by 13 and they rallied back to take the lead 35-33 at the half. Just great defense, and they've continued that here in the second half.
Route into Troutman, back to Pratt, jumper good. 17 for Pratt, 81-58, a minute 30 remaining. There is Wyndham, gives to Brooks Barnheiser. Barnheiser with a minute 20, guarded by Woods. Looks to his right, shot clock down to 10. Barnheiser leaves it for Hunger, 3, no good. Rebound Mullins, goes back up, reverses it up and in. 1 minute to go, 83-60.
Mullins with a second rebound and just another fine effort off the bench for the Cats this afternoon.
Here's Frankel, up to Troutman, back to Frankel, 3 from the left, no good. Rebound tip, there's Barnheiser's double-double. His 10th rebound, I believe. Yes, it is. There it is, 6 straight double-doubles for Brooks Barnheiser.
And a very unselfish play and a smart play by Mullins again, who couldn't grab the rebound and tips it to Martinelli for the milestone.
38 seconds to go. Wyndham handling the ball, bouncing for Hunger. Luke Hunger looks around, gives it off to Cheravino, and Cheravino lost the ball out of bounds. It was last touched by Northeastern. Well, the magic number, Billy, has been 65 for the Wildcats. When they hold opponents to 65 or under, well, if they can, it looks like they're going to do it for the 7th time, and they're going to make it 7-0. And here's Cheravino, left baseline drive, gets inside, layup good with 2 hands for Cheravino. 85-60, 14 seconds to go. Troutman looks right, Frankel, head fake, drives on Wyndham, drops it off inside. Troutman there, missed the layup, rebound Hunger, and that's going to do it. Well, it didn't start well, but it sure ends well for the Wildcats here. The non-conference season comes to an end, and the Wildcats win 85-60. The Cats defeat the Northeastern Huskies for their 4th consecutive win. They finished the non-conference portion of their schedule 10-3, and they will head into Big Ten play this week after a resounding win over a good Northeastern team, 85-60. Wildcats make it 9 in a row here at Welsh Ryan Arena, where they're 8-0 this season. And they close out the calendar year of 2024, 22-13 and 16-1 at home. And let's bring him in. Ty Berry today going over 1,000 points for his career, and he did it. How else, Ty? You break 1,000 with a 3 there, your 5th of the game. How did this game turn around for you guys?
It was a rough start, slow start for us, but we knew we had to get it on the defensive end, and I always say our defense gets us the good offense, and once we started to get some stops, we got some wide open shots, and just staying confident and knocking them down.
15 steals today. You had 3. Brooks had 5. Everybody was very active hands. So you were getting your hands in the passing lanes a lot.
Yes, sir. I think that was a key to this game, is just to stay in our lines and, disrupt them offensively.
Great line for you this afternoon. Ty, how good was the break for you, and what did you do during the break to relax yourself and get ready for the second part of the season?
Yeah, the season's a long season, so just getting away, getting with family, taking a mental break a little bit, and staying focused though on the season ahead, and know that it's going to be a tough road, and we just got to keep rocking every day.
You seem to have maintained your composure in spite of your inconsistent shooting. What's been the key for you?
Just staying confident, and my teammates believe in me. And I just that gives me the utmost confidence when my teammates tell me and the coaches tell me that they believe in me. So just staying confident and keep shooting every time.
What does this milestone mean? 1,000 points, and also you moved up a notch in the career 3-point list. You passed Todd Leslie for 8th all time.
I mean, it's an amazing honor, amazing accomplishment to do it here at Northwestern, a school that, I'll definitely cherish forever, and no place I'd rather be.
You ready for the Big Ten?
Can't wait. It's going to be a fun ride.
All right, Ty. Thanks as always. Congrats on the win. We'll see you in State College.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There he is, Ty Berry. 23 points today, 7 from beyond the arc, 3 steals as the Cats win it 85-60 over the Northeastern Huskies. Heading to Wells Ryan Arena to catch all the action. Metra gets you to the game fast. Metra Fast. Skip the stress of parking and hop on board for a fast break from traffic. Metra, a proud partner of Northwestern men's basketball. Today's broadcast was presented by Wintrust, Chicago's bank, an official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Northwestern Medicine, proudly leading the way towards better health care. Athletico, physical therapy partner of Northwestern Athletics. SeatGeek, official fan ticket marketplace of Northwestern Athletics. And Odyssey Brands Greek yogurt and feta cheese, preferred Greek yogurt and feta cheese of Northwestern Athletics. Stay with us. The Wildcat Game Day postgame show presented by Northwestern Medicine is next. Final score, Northwestern 85, Northeastern 60. Postgame show is up after this. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Northwestern fans, Steinhoffels is a proud partner of Northwestern Athletics. Steinhoffels has the largest selection of furniture to fit every lifestyle and budget, plus all the best mattress brands. During the weekend of January 10th through the 12th, visit any Illinois Steinhoffel store, spend $1,999 or more, and get $100 in Cats Cash to get the latest Northwestern gear and apparel. To find out more and shop online, visit steinhoffels.com. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
Check out Comida Cantina on Central Street at ComidaEvanston.com, the hotspot for authentic Mexican and South American food and fun. Homemade enchiladas, empanadas, giant burritos, and the best street tacos. Our wood-fired grill adds that signature charm to delicious fish, steak, pork, chicken, and veggie entrees. With handcrafted cocktails, regional beers, tequila, and mezcal, it's perfect for family and friends. With outdoor street and rooftop seating, Comida at ComidaEvanston.com is open for dinner Tuesday through Sunday. That's ComidaEvanston.com.
You've been listening to Northwestern Wildcat Basketball, presented by Wintrust, Chicago's bank and official bank of Northwestern Athletics. Now on to the postgame show. Once again, the voice of the Cats, Dave Ennett.
Welcome to the Wildcat Game Day postgame show, supported by Northwestern Medicine, the official healthcare partner of Northwestern Athletics. On the relentless pursuit of better healthcare, Northwestern Medicine offers leading-edge, compassionate care close to home. Dave Ennett, Billy McKinney back at Wells Ryan Arena for the Wildcats defeat Northeastern 85-60. With a victory, the Wildcats close out December with a record of 10-3. They improved to 8-0 here at Wells Ryan Arena, 7-0 in non-conference games at home. They've now won 17 of their last 18 non-conference games in this building. Overall, they've won 9 straight at home, 23 of their last 25. They have won 4 straight games now, 5 of their last 6, 9 of their last 11. But again, home games, 23-2 in their last 25 games. And in the calendar year 2024, 22-13 overall, going back to last January, and 16-1 in this building in this year, which will end on Tuesday.
Really impressive stats. And one of the important things that Chris Collins has always talked about is maintaining that home court advantage and letting teams understand and know when they come here, they are in for a fight. And this afternoon, well, the Cats took a punch early. I mean, a gut punch by Northeastern, and they withstood it. And that's because of the composure and leadership on this ball club and different guys getting involved to help them get this win. Justin Mullins, it just doesn't show in the stats enough what he does for this ball club. The 4 steals he had this afternoon and the deflections that he had. help this Cats offense get rolling in the first half to overcome that 13-point deficit.
22 turnovers for Northeastern, leading to a 34-5 advantage in points off turnovers in favor of the Wildcats. With the loss, Northeastern has dropped 2 in a row for just the second time this season. The Huskies fall to 8-5, 3-3 on the road. They will open conference play at home on Thursday in Boston against Delaware. We'll take a break. We'll come back, recap the score, and we'll talk to the coach, Chris Collins. That's all straight ahead. Northwestern basketball is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Protect your family, your phone, and your furry friends with life, electronic device, and pet health insurance. This is Northwestern basketball presented by Wintrust from Learfield on 720 WGN.
Hey, pet parents. With Progressive's collision coverage, you get extra protection for your cat or dog, because there's nothing worse than seeing your pet hurt. Like when you see their face after accidentally stepping on their tail, and you say, "I'm so sorry, Mr. Pickles." But as you kiss his nose and rub his little belly welly, you know Mr. Pickles is thinking, "You betrayed me." Anywho, Progressive pays up to $1,000 in vet bills if your pet is injured in an auto accident. Learn more at Progressive.com and watch where you step. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Collision coverage subject to policy terms. Not available in all states.
The Pulse Dumpster Line is transforming Dempster Street. You're in for the ride of your life with Wi-Fi, heated bus shelters, and green lights that just won't quit. Ride Pace Pulse on your way to theaters, airports, and everywhere else along Dempster Street. This express bus line is rated A+. Learn more at pacebus.com/pulse.
This great call in Northwestern history is presented by T-Mobile. February 12th, 2003, the Wildcats take down the top dog in the NCAA.
Primary protecting the ball. Purdue's not going to foul. And for the first time ever,